To run a scholarly journal, the publishers work in tandem with journal editors who need to reach out to potential authors for increasing their visibility and for the authors to feel awesome. But for predatory publishers, this triad looks something like this, and I leave it up to you to draw conclusions. A journal's representation can be spoilt by a scholarly workforce of authors, editors, and publishers. Editors claim false indexing, publish without ethics, and may indulge in data fraud. Authors and editors can collectively add to conflicts of interest, whereas authors alone can commit plethora of authorship frauds. Publishers too do shady deeds of metric manipulation, false peer reviews, and many others, which we shall discuss. Of these, only the topic of data dredging is too technical and will probably be a different explainer through another mode. While a separate episode is scheduled for release to discuss fake indexing claims, for now remember that not every journal with an NLM ID is indexed in PubMed. Not every journal depicting a Scopus indexing workflow is indexed, and not every journal claiming to be in Web of Science is telling the truth. Authorship misconducts includes ghost authorship, where the person who contributed to the research significantly is not added as an author. Coercive is when the name of seniors or guides are mandatorily added without their contribution. Gift is when someone who didn't even contribute is listed as an author. Some authors are purchased. Some listed authors deny being a part of the research paper, while sometimes a group rotates its authors' positions to publish the same work differently. At times, journals purchase authors and have an illegal contract with them, or in some cases, the order of authorship is not given any importance. A journal publishing inconsistently further questions its identity. In some cases, watch out for self-citation fraud, wherein the authors cite their own work multiple times. An ISSN is the journal equivalent of a person's national identity number. It is a fundamental requirement, and not having one makes a journal questionable. Some journals fake their ISSN numbers, which can be verified on the ISSN portal. You can also find conflicts in some cases wherein the ISSN claimed by one journal is registered by some other publication. Finally, indexing claims can also be checked by entering the ISSN in the indexing database. In terms of the quality of publications, language comes first. Here are a few samples which you can pause and read and verify yourself how unstructured the works are. Formatting errors can include spelling errors in the metadata, failure to write the full author name, and many more. And some manuscripts are simply way ahead of their time. Inconsistencies in in-text citation styles across different manuscripts of the same journal, or inconsistencies in the referencing format or weirdly written running titles showcase the seriousness and validity of the editors and publishers. If a journal's manuscripts have distorted and pixelated images, abnormal white spaces, or poorly formatted tabular data, they put themselves at a risk of being tagged predatory. Mimics or hijacks are illegitimate publishers that appear legitimate but in reality are fake or phished versions of a legitimate journal. To identify the original journal, here are a few resourceful tips. Check the archives section of this journal, and in most cases, the one that is more long-standing is more legitimate. In some cases, like this one, cross-verifying the ISSN on the ISSN portal identified the legitimate journal. Or in some cases, like this one, the journal that displays the time taken to publish an article is the one which is considered original. This journal's hacked or duplicated version was diagnosed after checking its URL on the indexing database page. Rookie errors like spelling mistakes are a big red flag. Check out the spelling of archives in this example. Oftentimes, fake journals design the layout of the journal such that it mimics the layout of a professional, reputed publisher. Always make it a point to check the name of the publisher. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, like and share with your friends. Leave us a feedback in the comment section and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned.